Hey, yo, what's good to the people? This is the Social Forecast. Salute to my subscribers. A special shout out to everybody else passing through. Yo, just to give a little history on this playlist here, addressing the comments. So I'm gonna start from the beginning, right? When you get into this YouTube shit, when you decide to become a YouTuber and or a podcaster like myself, the people who do this, we understand, right? All bloggers, all my fellow bloggers, we understand that with this shit, for all of the likes on the videos, for all of the positive comments of affirmation, the people who fuck with the different channels, no matter how big or small your platform is, that's what we do it for. We do it, to cater to those people, obviously. I take a different approach. I'm catering to putting information out there that I feel like can start a conversation on a different level because it's about the bigger picture, right? But having said that, I know, like every other YouTuber, every other podcaster, every other blogger knows, you're gonna get trolls. You're gonna get people who want to talk their shit, want to be negative. They're probably not doing anything, progressive in their life, or not trying to do anything progressive in their life, and maybe they are, but maybe that's all they care about, and they're just about spreading, self-hate, and they're about perpetuating this crab in a bucket mentality where they just want to see everybody around them fail. So they talk shit, what I'm saying, on videos, on blogs. They talk shit about what other people are trying to do that's positive to try and take away from that positivity. So I decided, because most YouTubers, most podcasters, for the most part, they avoid those comments. They block those people. They don't even really address those people. Well, I decided to take a different approach with this platform, this channel. I'm here for all the smoke from all the trolls, from all the negative commenters, because look, no blogger is perfect, no YouTuber is perfect. I'm going to say some things at times where, even though the message is not going to be misunderstood, even though the premise can't be argued or debated, the information at times is not going to be 100%, transparent, because a lot of the social media, news, entertainment type stuff, those are developing stories, right? You speak on shit at different stages while, those stories are developing. But I decided, I'm going to start a playlist called Address to the Comments. And whenever I come across a comment from a troll or somebody who's being negative, and I'm not talking about the people who disagree with me, I'm talking about the people who, just for the sake of being disagreeable, want to disagree. The people who have disagreements and they argue their point, they're articulate, they're intelligent. I fuck with y'all all. Y'all real, real, recognize real. Please keep doing that. I appreciate that because we're all here to learn and grow from each other. You know what I'm saying? And to feed off of the energy of each other and bounce off of that. That's what I'm here for. You know what I'm saying? I welcome that shit fully because I can hold my own with any premise. I don't care if I'm in a room full of street dudes because I'm from the hood. I don't care if I'm in a room full of college students because I come from that cloth too. You see what I'm saying? I'm not an uneducated black man. You understand? But for the trolls who have no reason but just to be negative, and so they have to assume that what you're talking about automatically is negative. And I'm talking about a specific individual. I can't remember the name of his channel, and I'm with I'm with shouting out channels too. I'm not one of those YouTubers that's like, oh, I'm not going to shout out this person because I don't want to give them no light. I don't give a fuck. I'm here for the smoke. If you get in my comments and you talk crazy, and I feel like I need to address you because of the comments that you're leaving, I got no problem saying who you are. I just can't remember this person because I just don't remember it right now. But what's good, my guy? You got in my comments when I did a video talking about when we first heard the news. You called it a rumor that there was a pending hearing that Tekashi69 was going to be sentenced to time served on his probation from his prior sex case so that he could be allowed to go on and face those Fed charges free and clear. You got in my comments and said that I was clickbaiting people. You got in my comments and said that I was just putting rumors out there and speaking on an unfortunate situation. And I got back in my comments and told you, I'm not speaking on an unfortunate situation because I'm wishing jail on somebody. I'm from the street. I know how this system is set up against blacks and Hispanics. I would never wish jail on nobody. You see what I'm saying? I mean, if you're not a rapist, child molester, serial killer, That's a whole different type of individual. If you know what I'm saying, somebody who out here committing nonviolent offenses and you just trying to do what your situation has conditioned you to do, I'm not wishing jail on nobody. It is what it is. If you ain't coming after me and my family, affecting my community in that way, do what you do. You see what I'm saying? I can't judge nobody because I'm not perfect. Only God could judge. I don't take that shit into my hands. It's not my position in life. But you got on here, my guy, and you tried to make it seem like I was out here perpetuating a bunch of bullshit. And you told me that I was going to be doing a correction video next week with Tekashi69 naming it for more views, talking about, oh shit, I made a mistake. He's not getting sentenced to time served on his probation. Which, if that was the case, I got no problem doing that. See, a lot of people can't admit to their mistakes. A lot of people can't say when they was wrong. I got no problem with that shit because you don't learn from your success, you learn from your failure. So success is just a manifestation of you learning from your failures and putting that shit to work. But guess what? You're right. Here is another video with Tekashi69 naming it, and it ain't for no views. And you didn't even have to wait till next week. I'm right back at you a few days later because we just got confirmation now that the state case from the previous sex charges for which Tekashi was on probation for what was it, 4 years, that he has been officially released from that probation as time served. And the state's reason for doing that is because, listen, you facing the feds for some serious shit. And that's how the criminal system works. A lot of times, if you have more serious charges, they will do something to put, in most cases, those lesser charges to the side. If you have multiple cases sometimes on different levels, whether it be state and federal, depending on those state charges, and in his case where he was already almost halfway through his probation, they got no problem saying, all right, all right, all right, bro, time served. You go deal with the feds now because they're gonna get you. Their belief is they're gonna get you for something. So we'll get what we need to get out of you. Where if we don't want you on the street making your monies, providing for your family, providing jobs for people, we're gonna get you in one way or another. So we're gonna let you have your little time served on your probation because the feds about to get you. That's what their mindset. I believe that's what their mindset is. But you said that was a rumor, and you said I was wrong and was going to have to do a correction video, my guy. Well, there's no correction video. And let me reiterate, the whole reason why I was speaking on this was from the standpoint of this being a good thing. Because what we could have seen happen was them put the shit on hold, Takashi go through that whole Fed shit, win, lose, or plea, whatever he decided to do, they could have came back after and said, okay, they're done. Now come over here so we could talk to you about this probation shit. They decided not to do that. They decided to just sentence him to time served on that. Yeah, he still has it on his record. Yeah, it's still, you know what I'm saying, a case that's closed, but it's closed as being time served. Your probation's done. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to go through the red tape of you dealing with the feds and wait for all of that shit. So you know what? Go ahead and do what you got to do. Deal with them. And then if you decide to beat that, I mean, if you're able to get out of that with less time or no time somehow, because some evidence comes out and he's able to prove, or his defense attorneys are able to prove that he had nothing to do with that whole organization racketeering shit that they're trying to pin on him right now, he's free and clear now. Before, if they decided to keep that shit going, if he would have miraculously beat that Fed shit, he would have still had to come back to the state and face that probation shit. He don't have to do that now. And my whole original purpose for doing that video was to say, listen, if this is the case, then this is a break for him. This helps him. This helps his whole situation. You see what I'm saying? Because now I would imagine, because like I said before, there's only a few things that they can refuse to give you a bail for. And this isn't a murder charge. There's the charges that he has on him. You know what I'm saying? At this point, I would imagine his attorneys can now go and be like, listen, he's no longer on probation. It's time served. It's sentenced. It's over. Yeah, I got to give my client a bail. I would imagine that they would be trying to fight for that now. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe they'll set it so high that he won't be able to post bail. Don't know. But that was one of the things that I mentioned as for why it could potentially be a good thing, that his probation is now being sentenced as time served. But this is about addressing the comments, and this is about that guy who wanted to spew negative shit in my comment section. This is about that guy who said, listen, I'm not a clickbaiter, family. I'm not, I don't, If you follow the inception of this channel, like people have a way of going back. Like when I was in the whole situation with the Ben Bass Bill shit, was doing lives and shit talking about, yo, this guy, he's fucking talking about this and talking about that, and their channel's been around a lot longer than mine, and they don't even have the views I have. Listen, when you go on my about section, for the people who choose to do that shit because that's how they think, and you see that my channel's been a channel for 3 years, go back to when I actually started posting the majority of these videos. It only goes back about a year, but look at the content. The content is not heavily based in ratchet or entertainment type shit. The content is different. The content is not really the type of content where you would see 20,000 views, 100,000, 200,000 views every video, because people aren't here for that kind of content. People want the entertainment shit. People want the ratchet shit. People want that juicy gossip type shit. That's what people want. You'll see that that type of shit is sprinkled here and there on this channel, but 99% of the content on this channel is for real shit. It's for real people. It's for real relationship shit, parenting shit. It's about us dealing with each other and interacting with each other on another level, so we can come together and figure this shit out and become better as people and become a better generation. Because my job is, I say it all the time, that my job is to leave this world that my kids have to inherit, because they're the future of this country, of this world, of this whole shit that we're living in right now. They have to inherit this shit. So my job, anybody's job in life, even if you don't have kids, is to leave this world in a better place than it was when you got here. That's what this channel is about. So that's what the content is driven towards in some way, shape, or form. Even when I speak on these types of things, my message is always different. I'm speaking about a vision of a bigger picture. So when y'all get on my shit and say, oh, it's clickbait, nigga, you can never accuse me of clickbaiting nobody. I don't need to do that, because I'm not here about views. Views would be awesome because I'm trying to build this community. I'm trying to build this platform. I'm trying to create a following for myself because I have a writing career as a self-published author that I'm trying to forward, of course. So views are awesome. But the people who subscribe to this channel, they do it for different reasons because they relate to the content. And so I've said it before. I'd rather have 100,000 subscribers who are here and subscribe because I have real content than for me to have 500,000 subscribers because I'm going to post the next juicy entertainment, gossipy type shit. Yeah, that's how people like academics blew up, and salute to him. He does what he does, and he's a voice for that younger generation and that hip hop culture. I got no problem with that. But I know that the people who subscribe and come back to watch my shit, the people who stumble across my shit, the types of comments that I've gotten are, yo, this black man is talking positivity. He's out here talking about real shit. I'm gonna subscribe to this channel. That's the type of feedback I get from people, even if they disagree. Yeah, this. I apologize. I had to punch this part in. But this platform, I get so worked up when people start spreading that negativity when it comes to my channel, because this is not like most channels. There are other channels out there like mine, but this is a different type of platform. I'm not on that same type of time that everybody's on. It's not about my number one focus for this channel is not view driven. It's not. Like, I want to build a following of subscribers. I would not even care if every single video I post only got 200 views. Don't care. It's not about that. It's about the community of people I'm trying to bring together, and it's about the consistency of the content on this platform. So you can't get in my comment section and tell me that you're just doing clickbait, or you're just pandering to rumors and just trying to put information out there and speak on situations that are not that are less than fortunate, because that's not the purpose of what I'm doing here. It's not. So I just wanted to stop by and give you your video like you said I was going to do. It's not a correction video, it's a confirmation video. And I just wanted to put this out there for anybody going forward. Before you get in my comments, in my comment section, before you get in my comment section and say anything, understand that if it's a disagreement, I don't mind. I'm here for that. If it's articulated, if it's respectful, if it's just a difference of opinion, we can have a back and forth about that. We can get on a live stream and have a head to head if that's what you want to do, because I can stand on any premise that you hear come out my mouth because I'm fully capable of arguing my point. It's not about me being right or wrong. It's about me having a point and sticking up for what I believe in and for what I feel about a situation. And most of the situations I speak on are situation based. So, depending on what your experiences are in life, you're going to have a different viewpoint. This platform is about people who have different viewpoints coming together and merging those viewpoints together to get to the overall picture. That's what this platform is for. That's why I take such offense to the types of people like this commenter who got in my comment section and said that I'm just clickbaiting people. I don't do clickbait. That's why, if y'all pay attention to my content, I don't have all these weird, flashy type thumbnails that stick out like some of these YouTubers do, so that you see it and it's flashy and colorful and it's different and you want to click on it. I don't have a problem with the people who do that. Do what you do. I can do that. I do know how to use that software. I just choose not to because that's not what this channel is about. That's why there's no flashy, unnecessary intros. I could do all of that. But that's not what this channel is about. It's about the message. That's why you see me doing videos in my car. That's why you see me doing videos in my living room. That's why you see me doing videos any random crazy place that I decide to do a video, because it's about the content. It's about the message. And when there's a message that I have to get out, wherever I'm at, it's perfectly fine for me to get that message out. Like, comment, and subscribe. The Social Forecast. Got a lot of new content, a lot of interesting content coming next year, top of the year, 2019. I don't pretend to know everything. I just know what I know. So like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about this one, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace and love.